It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. That's next.
Well, the Eagles ready to defend their NFC crown. The 2023 season underway from Foxborough. Fighting his way through contact. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here come the Eagles, the defending NFC champs, led out by a man who was Mahomes at MVP balloting a season ago. Of course, that's Jalen Hurts.
And we already knew that Hurts was a good quarterback, but last year, he moved to elite status. Under his guidance, the Eagles returned to the Super Bowl and nearly won it. And he's also one of the league's most dangerous players, thrown for 38 touchdowns his last 2 seasons and run for another 23.
Now a 2nd and 10. A run for the former Seahawk. It's Rashad Penny. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Rashad Penny, 72 yards. And the Eagles are on the board here first in the season opener.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here they. And able to get this out to the 25. The Patriots offense set to go to work with Mac Jones at quarterback in his 3rd season now out of Alabama.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game, almost like basketball, where both teams press and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not, just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Jones, nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. A defensive-minded coach loves to bring the heat, brought the heat there, and it worked out.
And nowadays, all those defensive-minded coaches, for them, it's all about getting the football. I went into one facility, and as soon as you walked into there was a football, like on a spring, and each guy that walks in that plays has to act like he's knocking the ball free. They want those instincts created. They want them to think about that all the time, and that's what they try to preach.
Now a man picked up on draft night this year, DeAndre Swift. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Hurts keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Eagles are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My cat can operate that well.
Now on the other side, wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot of procedure to do with deadlines and roster construction come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't. I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different. And I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch. Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios.
Yeah, and you know something? When you see those guys...
Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Charles, his kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick-6.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 21-0.
Patriots nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. New England's offense set to go.
And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing Jones. And he couldn't get that one to his man. Short of him, it's low and incomplete. Well, this really... matchup here. And, of course, you got the Super Bowl 52 rematch to talk about. No Nick Foles or Tom Brady on the field today. But for the Eagles, it's been a long wait to get back at it again since.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots.
Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
No touch that.
Here's Hurts to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
May not be the first name you think of with the Eagles offense, but Smith, incredible 2022. 11th in the NFL in catches, 9th in yards as the #2 option in a run-heavy offense. 1st down there from one of the game's best young receivers.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
He's going deep for Brown. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts.
And this will be caught.
Gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Now 3rd down and 7. Throwing is Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 49 yards. And the Eagles are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. So it's starting to the in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Elliott on for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So that drive, 4 plays.
And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here first as another kickoff is away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. New England trying to get a place on offense.
They find themselves in a good-size hole here, and a good-size hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. They start on the ground with Elliott.
That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them, pull blockers off of them, and allow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
Pressure comes, and down he goes.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed in this 1st quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This is going to be incomplete.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up 1st downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they have little chance of winning this one.
This first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Hurts.
And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First down, Philadelphia.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Swift. And fights through one man. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Now, hang on here because DeAndre Swift injured on that last play and in need of a little assistance. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. They run with a man from La Tech. It's Boston Scott. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets them up 1st and goal.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They chicken out of 4
touchdowns. Continue to pull away here in this first half. Well, Charles, he's already proven that he's not afraid to tuck that football down on the option, and he's into the end zone for the 2nd time in the game.
And that's exactly what you need from your quarterback. The ability to rookie blindside hits, that's what terrifies him.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes this 35-0 now.
Patriots nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. So the Patriots now. And scoreboard, how do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a 1st down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last